Hi guys, welcome back to Premier Hotspur TV. I'm your man Simon from Premier Hotspur TV. This is your match preview tonight, guys. Man City versus Tottenham. And can we, guys, can we just turn back the time and produce something like this tomorrow? Yes, guys, can we? Can we produce something like that tomorrow? Football's a funny old game, guys. It really is. You never know. I know we've been playing terrible, lost the last three, but can we just turn this round tomorrow against a very good Manchester City side? So, guys, if you are tuning in, guys, make sure you comment, leave your comments in there, guys. Smash the like, subscribe if you already haven't. And keep me chatting tonight, guys. I'm on my own. Matt's not feeling too good. So, and the link is in the chat. If anyone wants to come on and have their say, come off their say with me, you're more than welcome, guys. The link is in that chat. Press on the link, guys, on the StreamYard link under Premier Hotspur TV, and it will send you into the background, and I will get you on to have your say. So we started, guys. Spurs have lost the last three. Chelsea, Southampton, and Manchester City. So basically that intro there, guys, can we produce something like that at City? We haven't got a great record there, have we? But you never know, guys. You never know. You know what I mean? So let's keep let's have a positive vibe in the comments tonight, guys. I know it's hard at the minute with all the news on the Conte or how he's coming out in a minute. The links now from Football Insider saying that PSG are maybe looking at Conte for the summer, and Tottenham could be heading, bringing back Pochettino. But I just hope these rumours are not true, guys. So comments, we have got a couple of comments there. We have got Sport Analyst, how's it going, my friend? Hello. And he says, thoughts on Matt Law. If you give me some more, I'm not too sure because I haven't been on Twitter and seen that. So if you give me bit more info. Is this about the Conte going to PSG, Pochettino coming to Tottenham? So just let us know. So if you're in the chat, guys, make sure you leave your comments in there, guys. I will read them out as quickly as possible when I can. And this link is in there under Premier Hotspur TV, the StreamYard link. Get on it, guys, and come and have your say with me, guys. Any City fans in there, guys? Come and have your say. And let's get into it. I've got to put that on. Let's get into the team news. Man City's team news. We've got Mendy suspended. Palmer, he's got a knock. They're both out tomorrow. And you've got Jesus, Grealish, and Stefan, all questionable. So they still got a massive squad, a talented squad. That's why they're top of the league. That's why they smashed Sporting in the Champions League the way they did in midweek. So yeah, I don't think they'll miss any of them players really. They've got such a massive squad in there. Then if we get onto Tottenham's team news, and before we get onto Tottenham team news, actually, guys, I'm only going to be on here for so long. I've got a few things we can talk about. Then I'll be off. So the Tottenham team news is as follows, guys. Here we go. Oliver Skip, groin injury, guys. He'll be out tomorrow. It's a massive miss because, to me, I wasn't a fan of Oliver Skip coming back to us. I thought it would have been great he had a great season with Norwich last season. I thought it would be great to keep him back out on loan. But he has been influential with us. He's such an important player this season. He's been a massive part of this team, and he's been one of our best midfielders this season. So he will be a huge miss for us, especially against a team like City tomorrow. We could have done with someone like Skip in there. But we've got Bentancur. Let's see if he can produce the magic with Pierre in there. And Tanganga as well got a knee injury. Is questionable. But Dyer's in contention to start tomorrow, guys, which is brilliant news. We have missed Eric Dyer. It's funny to say because another player who I wasn't in favour of, thinking he'll be gone in the summer or gone in January, but he has proved since Conte's come in, and what a good player. He's turned things around. I think he's knuckled himself down. He's gone back to basics, and I think he's producing the goods at the minute. I really do. So that's Tottenham team news, guys. Oliver Skipp, that's a key. That's a pinnacle one for Tottenham. Massive miss for him. But having Dyer back, I think that just softens the blow a bit with that one, guys. So we've got comments here. Simon Stevens, evening. How's it going, my friend? Hope Conte has some super glue on hand. He's going to need it to keep his map on with his as I'm looking to this to stick around. Sport Alan tickets. This is Matt Law's spread out of content rumours to spread toxicity in the fan base. Yeah, I've been told not to really listen to this guy. It's not only because he's got a blue tick against his name, guys. It doesn't mean everything he says it's true. Do you know what I mean? I've never until the actual thing happens, I don't take really any truth in what's been said. Simon saying missing Dyer and Skipp massively. They left gaping holes on the park. We didn't notice how much of a presence they had until they were out. Absolutely, Simon. Absolutely, spot on. I really, that is spot on, Si. Until they're out, mate. We don't even know. I mean, doesn't realise how much these two are much important to the team this season. So to me, so I think these two. If we have Dyer back tomorrow, that'd be a massive lift to the team, especially at the back where we've been leaking goals. I mean, losing games, schoolboy errors, defending, atrocious at times. Absolutely. We need someone to just calm it down there with Romero, and there's no better one than Eric Dyer. So, Si, thanks for that. Keep your comments coming, guys. So, guys, the link is in the chat, guys, at the top under Premier Hotspur TV, and the StreamYard link is in there. If you want to come on and have your say, more than welcome, guys. Matt's not well tonight. I'm on my own. So if you want to come in and just have a little chat about the game, you're more than welcome. And Sports Analyst says Skipp is the foundation of our midfield and Dyer of our defence. Absolutely. It's a spine. It's like a spine in the team. It really is. It really is. And Simon says Conte is a clinical realist, and I don't think he intended to be negative. Rather, he wanted to soften the blow for fans who are expecting Champions League football next season. Absolutely. Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. There was a lot of people saying, "Oh, Conte, look at what he's saying and all this. How dare he say this about this team?" He's telling the truth, and I'm glad someone's coming out telling the truth. And that's another little dagger thrown at Daniel Levy for the summer. Is he going to last the summer? We don't know. We don't know what's going on. But what I've been told, that massive investment could be heading our way before that summer transfer window. So, yeah, we'll have to just see how it goes. And as fans, it's got to stay patient. I know you fans out there, and I can see where you're coming from. We haven't won nothing for so long, so long, and we want to win not just an FA Cup and a League Cup. We want to win the Premier League. We want to win like a European trophy again. I think Conte, given the right money, the right investment, the right players in the summer, why not? Why not? Can he just improve? But it needs a massive, seriously. People on about, if we get rid of Son and Kane in the summer, like what I was saying the other day, that probably won't pay half of what the rebuild is. You know what I mean? So is it worth selling Kane and Son? Is it worth just having their experience around, have quality, and add to that? I mean, we got Jake. Yes, Jake, Liverpool fan. Yes, Simon. Come on, you Spurs. 3-1 Spurs win. Believe. I love it. Absolutely. Liverpool fan here, Jake. How's it going, my friend? Thanks for coming in, mate. As I said, guys, if you're having a chat, we'll say it one more time. The Premier Hotspur link is at the top of the page. Press on it, guys, and you can ham and have your say for a couple of minutes with me. Or if you don't, just keep in the comment section and just fire over your comments, guys, and keep me entertained until I finish, or while Matt's away, not feeling too good. So thanks for that, Jake. Got Nip on. How's it going, my friend? Sports analyst says Conte will at least get 150 in the summer. Mark my words. Let's hope so. I think he needs more. I think that's just a tiny bit. I think he needs double that, and to overhaul this squad massively. Big up. And Simon says Conte is saying, if we don't get top four, that's on the club and not me. This is the business we did in January, and it wasn't enough to compete for that position. He won't take the fall for and absolutely. And Nippon says, I'm going for an upset. Man City 1, Tottenham 2. Wow. Let's go back to Simon's comment here. Yeah, I can see where you're coming from. Conte won't not let anyone won't let anyone fool him that if we don't make top four, it's his fault. Not a chance. I mean, we know exactly where it lies. But at the end of the day as well, Simon, the players have to start stepping up. We can't keep blaming Daniel Levy for every single thing at this football club. You know what I mean? Against Southampton and Wolves at home, we should be beating these sort of teams. Even though we got rid of Deadwood, them players weren't playing in our squad anyway. So what's changed? Nothing's really changed. I think we got really a good player in Bentancur. I think he will grow. I think Kulusevski give time. I think he'll be a good. So I think two really good signings, and I think these players have to step up to the mark and take some responsibility for these two losses. We can't blame Dan Levy for these two losses. I mean, two very good lineups gone out by Antonio Conte, and I think both of them have been underestimated. These two teams have been underestimated by these players have gone out, and the mentality is weak. It's weak, and it needs and it's no other better manager than Antonio Conte to bring this back to life, this mentality. And Nippon says the only reason I'm saying that is because you guys are the bogey team. Are their bogey team? Yeah, we haven't got a good record there. Nippon, I say the Champions League win. So we the record and the 2010 when we qualified for Champions League when Peter Crouch got the winner. So yeah, we haven't got a great record at Man City, but football's a funny old game. You just don't know. They can have a red card early. They can get a couple of injuries. You just don't know. You just absolutely. Spurs may turn up. So yeah, football is a funny old game, and that's what I say. So keep the comments coming, guys. Smash the like, guys. Subscribe if you already haven't. And get this channel out there, guys. We are under 260 away now for 1K subscribers. Let's make it happen, guys. Let's get this channel up to 1K subscribers and get this channel rolling. And where are we at? Guys? We're up to Simon here. I agree, Si. It'll be on the players if they can't hit the standards Conte demands. Some are falling off now and will be shipped off in the summer if they can't keep their heads above water. Absolutely, Si. I'm not saying Daniel Levy can't come into criticism over a few things, but can't blame Daniel Levy for every single thing, every defeat, every poor pass, every poor shot. It's always, oh, we haven't got the class. Daniel Levy hasn't brought in the class. This is why we're losing games. I think it's a load of shit sometimes. I really do. It's a load of shit people talk. You know what I mean? It's about time these players took responsibility after that Southampton game and a reaction against Wolves. We didn't get the reaction against Wolves. You know what I mean? And that's what really pissed me off. You can't blame Daniel Levy for not having a reaction against Wolves. These players have got to have a reaction for themselves, and he didn't. They let the fans down. They let themselves down. They let the club down, and also they let Antonio Conte down. I mean, so it has to change. Their mentality is weak. It has to change. That mentality has to change quick. They have to start listening to what Conte wants at his football club. And Paul says, evening, mate. Paul, thanks for coming in, my pal. At least Dari's back tomorrow. Not confident. Hopefully, we don't concede too many, but also grab a couple to stand a chance. Paul, thanks for coming in, pal. You're always in there, mate, supporting the channel. And yeah, that's one good point. Dyer is back tomorrow. We don't know if he's going to start, if he's going to be on the bench, Paul, but it's some good news. At the end of back end of a couple of rubbish results. And do you know what, Paul? You probably can say 3 defeats in the last 3. City are flying at the minute, scoring goals for fun. And it's probably an easy bet for everyone, for City just to roll us over. I don't think so. I got a good feeling about this game at the weekend. I really do. Sports Analyst says we have to play high line and utilise Romero and Sanchez pace. Really, I'll give you my team in a minute, Sports Analyst. I haven't put Sanchez in there, but I can see where you're coming from, pal. Yes, Mike. How's it going, Kaz? Thanks for coming in, pal. He's saying, thing about playing a big team, you turn up and can win. Just got to keep the shape and put City under pressure. Don't let them play their game. Absolutely, Mike. You got to get in their faces. You got to stop them playing. You've got to play that high line against them. You've got to press them. Can this team of Tottenham do it in a minute? No, I don't think we can. I really don't. I just don't think a few players that you can play the Conte system at the minute. But I just hope they go out with a bit of confidence, a fight, passion, show some hearts for the club. Show what it means to wear that flipping shirt that badge. You know what I mean, that's all I want tomorrow. You know what I mean, but I don't want to keep going like, oh, it's only City. We keep the score down. I don't want that. I want to go to City and I want to say, do you know what? We can win today. You know what I mean? I want these players to think, getting off that coach tomorrow, saying, do you know what? We can do a result tonight. Let's get a result at least for the fans. You know what I mean? At least for themselves, for their confidence, for themselves going in for. It's such a busy period we're going in. And Simon says, Levy can't expect top 4 with only 2 positioning signings in the January transfer window. It's so difficult to push for that spot and requires more sufficient investment. Conte is protecting his own interest. Yeah, I totally agree. You can't expect top 4 with just the 2, but it's a hard window, and I genuinely believe that, Simon. Like, it's a hard window, mate. And I'm not one of these that I don't want Spurs just to sign any old Tom, Dick, and Harry and pay over the odds for players. I mean, look at Adama Traore, for instance. I've said to myself, do you know what? Bring him to the end of the season. A loan deal would have been all right for Spurs. But I watched him last night for Barcelona, and he was absolutely fucking toilet. He was shit. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm trying to say. I mean, we could have gone out there and spent the big money on Adama Traore. Who knows it's going to work? Do you know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. I'm just hoping for a big summer. I really do. I'm hoping for a big summer. And yeah, it needs more than a sufficient investment sum. It needs 300 million at least thrown at this in the summer. I know it's not going to happen, but we don't know. Apparently, what I'm hearing, what I'm reading today is that investment for the summer is coming. It's definitely coming. Massive investment, I've been told. And evening, Paul. How's it going, my friend? It's awful weather over here, Paul. Could you just give it a bright sunlight on your weather front? And Paul goes on to say, I think we should play a 4-6-3-2, 7-1-8-3 formation and try. Oh dear. Paul is absolutely fantastic. Evening, pal. Thanks for coming in, my mate. Michael says Conte just got to watch the Europa Champions League final. We played the High Line, had them, couldn't score and was frustrated. And Spurs fans, stop pointing the finger at Levy. Take a look at the team. They need the heart of a lion in every game shown. Absolutely, Mike. Absolutely. I think, mate, some of the players at the minute are not doing it. I really, seriously, and really ain't doing it in a minute. Paul says, so nice to see Conte come out and say it's the press. I think he went to the press who are stirring the shit and always seem to have an agenda. Yeah, absolutely. It's always agenda against Spurs, Paul, isn't it? And it's great to see Conte come out like that. It is. It really is. So, guys, smash the like, guys. Subscribe if you already haven't. Premier Hotspur TV are under 260 away from 1K subs. So, if you want to help us to get to that margin, guys, get this channel out there to all your family and friends. Make sure they are on board with Premier Hotspur TV, guys. And the link is in the top of the chat if you want to come on and have your say for a couple of minutes. Nippon says it will be the most Spursy thing for you to lose to Wolves and Southampton and go and beat. Absolutely. I keep saying this, guys. I keep saying this. It's going to be such a Spursy thing if we do actually get something out of this Manchester City result of the weekend. Yeah, I totally agree. We were trying to say, Paul Sanders says, Simon, I disagree. Bruno single-handedly makes 4-2-3-1 effective quality and quantity. He's on about Bruno Fernandes. And Michael says, where's Matt tonight? He's ill tonight, Mike. He's ill tonight, so he can't make it. I don't know if he's going to be in the chat. I don't know if he's well enough to just sit there and have a listening. I hope he is listening. Get well soon, Matt. Let's go back to this one. I know what should I say, Bruno Fernandes. Yes, you can get them sort of signs as well. I totally agree. Seriously, I know what you're trying to say. But generally, January transfer window is hard unless you're going to throw a mega bucks out there. And spending massive money does not always work. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. But I agree what you're trying to say there. So, guys, keep bringing your comments into it, guys. And I will get to that. So we've had that. The question is, guys, can we bounce back tomorrow with a great reaction after 3 defeats in a row under Antonio Conte? If we lose tomorrow, it's a club record 4 defeats on the spin for such a long time. Surely, this has got an end. And can we bounce back tomorrow? Do you know what? I'm confident. I'm confident we can get something out of it tomorrow. I'm just hoping we can go out there and just show passion, just show a bit of fight, just show what it means to wear that badge. Wear that shirt. So why can't we go out there and get a result? We can go get a result against City. If we really do put our heads to it. We have got the quality up top to hurt them. I really do generally believe that. The midfield's probably better. Defence line, I think, with Dyer back in there, if he does start, I think that just settles the ship a bit. And that hopefully that'll bring Romero out of the back 4, bringing the ball out the back 4, the back 3, if Dyer's there to protect him to do so. So yeah, absolutely. So guys, what do you think in the comments, guys? Are you confident? Can we bounce back after this great with a great reaction after 3 defeats in a row and Antonio Conte? Okay, one's against Chelsea, but Southampton and Wolves at home. 6 massive points. We'll have been sitting here now, 6 points up I mean, and look, going into this game and said, you know what? Okay, City, it's City, but as long as you come out and they give us a real good fight of it. So, comment section. Let's see who's in there. Paul says, cold here today, mate. I had to turn the one. Absolutely. Brilliant. Brilliant. Thoughts on front three, and do we need a right wing in the summer? Thoughts on the front three. You mean our front three? I'll give my team in a minute, Sports Alice, and you can tell me about the front three I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with not front three, I'm going front two. I'm playing the 3-5-2. And do we need a right wing? And yeah, I think there's many positions in the summer. Many positions. Michael says, I really think you would get a draw tomorrow. I hope so, Mike. Max, a minimum draw. I hope it does, mate. I really do. Jonesy says tomorrow's a new day. 3-5-2 and some positivity. Let's get a result and build from there. Absolutely, Jonesy. That's what I'm after. That's what I'm after from the fans, and hopefully the fans' positivity can go back onto the pitch for the players, and hopefully it's there. It's down to them to perform. Because lately, especially the last two games, it's down to the players. They haven't turned up. They're very poor attitude problems, very poor mentality problems, weak at the core. I mean, and it's about that. They the ones who can change this. They got to be hungry for this. I mean, they really have. And I hope they have worked hard on the training ground this week, trying to fix something, trying to at least get a point tomorrow. I mean, to put something back on that board. I mean, we have got some real hard games coming up as well. I mean, Simon says, I also think we should focus on quality over quantity. Look of how many players we've wasted money on, and how many have worked out. Buying promising players as a model doesn't work for us anymore. Absolutely. Conte's already said that, Simon. He said we've just wasted too much money on these players that we sell their prospects for the future. I just want us to concentrate now for the summer. Players that are ready are coming in and doing the job straight away. They come in, hit the ground running. And you can add one or two prospects to that as well to help to these experienced players, these players already to hit the ground running. They can help these youngsters come through. You know what I mean? We need to come away from that. And I think if Conte stays around and we do end up finishing the season all right, maybe in the top six, hopefully, maybe Conte has told him we've got to come away from that. We really have to. Mike says, I'm looking forward to next season with my new shirt with World Club Champions. So wanted this trophy. We have won everything now. Yeah, you've done that now, mate. Paul says the games always start even 0-0, 11 men versus 11 men. Just don't let the occasion get to you, and that is half the battle. Absolutely. And I think that's what some of the players do get sometimes. I think they play the occasion and not the team in front of them. And I think they disrespected Southampton and Wolves massively. Absolutely massive. That's what I believe as well. You can't blame Dele Alli no more. You can't blame Lo Celso. You can't blame Tanguy. I mean, who's to blame now? So all these Spurs fans who used to say Tanguy and Lo Celso and Ali, and who's to blame now, guys? Come on. Who is to blame? Who is to blame for his performances? I mean, it's just players who's going out there. Sonny needs to be called out. Absolutely. He's not been on it lately. Mora's not been on it lately. I mean, Bergwijn should be getting a more of a sniffing. You know what I mean? It comes down to Conte as well. He needs to see this as well. You know what I mean? I think we do need to change up tomorrow. I think we do. Evening, Darren. How's it going, my friend? Off Sanchez plays. Sorry, I can't see any points confidence. looks shot at the back. I can't see Sanchez playing tomorrow. I really can see a back three of Romero, Dyer, and Davies. I'll get into that team in a minute, guys. But that's my team. That's my back three for tomorrow. Paul said I would normally take a draw at the Etihad, but with losing 3 in a row, we need to win tomorrow. Absolute. That's the attitude, Paul. We need to go there. I want the players to go there and say, do you know what? We can win. Not just going for a draw. We can win. I just want that in there. I want it drilled into them. You know what I mean? And Leicester Till I Die TV. Come on, Man City. You're funny, Chris. Absolutely funny. You're funny, lads. But thanks for coming on, Chris. Thanks for your comment, my friend. Hope you're all well. How the devil are we, Chris? Sports Alex says we can beat any club in the Europe. We can. On our day, we can. Derek Hutchison, how's it going, my friend? Thanks for coming back in, mate. Good evening, Simon. Good evening, my friend. Are you pumped up for it, Derek? Are you ready for it tomorrow? I want positive vibes in there, guys. Come on, let's have the positive vibes. I mean, we've had 3 defeats, so we can't, seriously, this can't be a fourth. This can't be a record. Because Tottenham just love breaking records, isn't it? This all this club does is break records for the wrong reasons. I mean, Jonesy says Romero, Dyer, Davis, or Romero, Dyer, Roden. Roden played at left centre back for Swansea. Absolutely, he did. Absolutely, and he may be involved tomorrow on the bench. Jonesy, you just don't. You never know. Someone says gather up the horses go up the horses and back the Battering Rams. We need to raid Inter in the summer, late surge, and don't go home until they have no top players left at the club. That's the kind of summer window we need. We need to go and get top players. Stefan de Vrij will be a great signing for Tottenham. That'd be a good start. That'll be an absolutely fantastic start for us. But yeah, we need a huge summer tomorrow. This summer, sorry. We need a huge transfer. So thanks for that, Simon. We have got Michael says 5-3-2. City hate playing against that formation. I think that's what he'll go with tomorrow. I'll drop Lucas to the favour of a 3-man midfield of Skip, Bentancur, and Højbjerg. Skip's not available tomorrow. Skip's not available. I'd rather have a defensive foundation than a player up top who's so inconsistent you don't know what you're going to get. Absolutely. Unless you mean going forward, I totally agree. Get where you're coming from, my friend. Dar says Romero looked good those last few games. Dar, thanks for coming in, my friend. And we are Tottenham TV, Chris. What were you doing last night? We were playing in Europe. Hope you were well, Si. How did you get on? I didn't watch no European football. Didn't really bother. Actually, I did actually, sorry. I was watching the Barcelona game, the early one with my boy, and that was shocking. That was shit. I'm glad we didn't take a pump on that on Darmatroy. He looks actually dreadful so far. Derek says Spurs need to go up there and enjoy the game. Come on, you Spurs. Not only to enjoy the game, to put a bit of fire out there, put a bit of heart and passion into it. I want to see that tomorrow. I want to see flying tackles going in. I want to see some flair again. You know what I mean? And as was I say, Tanganga always steps up against City. He's questionable tomorrow, so let's see that. And 1-4-1. All right, okay. Well done to Leicester. Darren D says the positivity is good, but quality wins matches, not just positivity. Levy needs to back Spurs and bring in quality players in the summer. But yeah, I totally agree. Obviously, the quality of Man City will probably shine through tomorrow. But let's hope not. Let's hope the positivity of the passion and playing for that shirt. Let's see if we can get the result tomorrow. What we need. You know what I mean? Let's see. What was that? And Michael says, love seeing Rangers demolished. Yeah, Dortmund, absolutely. What's going on with Dortmund in a minute? Terrible. Terrible going on at Dortmund in a minute. So keep your comments coming, guys. Smash the like, subscribe if you already haven't. And we are under 260 away from 1K subscribers. Get this channel out there, guys. Get subscribing. And we'll get back. Can we bounce back? Will Conte change formation tomorrow? Interesting one. I think he will. I think he'll mix it up. I think he'll go with the 3-5-2. I really do. And let's. I want to share something, guys. I want to share. It's about time. Let's share the formation, the team. So just give me a couple of seconds, guys. I'm going to share the screen, guys. The create formation one. Share. There you go, guys. This is the team I'm going with, guys. I'm going with first of all with Hugo Lloris in goal. It's a must. It is a must. This man. Okay, he hasn't been great lately, but he has kept the scores down. He has kept us in games. So yeah, and he's been our best keeper for a long, long time. And with Christian Romero playing on that right side, and with Eric Dyer playing on that centre, and I'm going with Davies in there. I'm going with Bentancur and Pierre, two in front of the three. And I'm going with Region, Kulusevski, and Emerson just behind Sonny and Kane. I did say earlier, guys, about taking Son out of the team for Bergwijn, but it's a massive game for Sonny tomorrow to just, do you know what? Put everything behind him and let's turn up. He likes a goal against City. He does like a goal against City. So let's see that that continues tomorrow. So that's my team, guys. Once again, it's Hugo in goal, guys. Davies, Dyer, Romero, Pierre, Bentancur, Region, Kulusevski, Emerson, Kane, and Human-Son. So if you agree, guys, if you don't agree, just let us know in it, guys. And so what's your guys agree? Let's see. We got any comments about this team? And here, Darren saying good evening. Good evening. By the way, not a problem, Darren. Not a problem, my friend. Paul says desire always plays a massive part in winning games. Look at Southampton against us. We had more quality than them, but absolutely you can look at that side, Paul. Yeah, absolutely. You can look at that side. We did have the more of the quality, but the positive, the fighting for the badge, fighting for the manager, fighting for the fans, it come through in the end. You know what I mean? And Sports Under says a 3-4-3. Kane as false 9 drops in midfield, and Stevie and Son up front. Wow, very interesting. Very interesting, that one. Mike says yes. He should play the 3-5-2, the same he did at Chelsea, and we won the league. Yeah, I can see where you're coming there from, matey. Darth says I like seeing Dinjan starting. Couldn't do worse. Absolutely, we need to freshen it up. Conte needs to find something to freshen up. He needs to fresh faces out there, and I think this guy, given time, given chance, could be an answer for us guys. Darth says again, I hope Berg gets a chance to come on. The last 10 minutes, absolutely. And Paul says, I'm happy with that, Simon. So Paul's happy with that. So if you did miss out on that, guys, my team was Hugo Lloris in goal, and the back three of Romero, Dyer, Ben Davies, and a 4 of 2 holding is Bentancur and Pierre. With Bentancur's a bit of an advanced role, me personally. Then we go Region and Emerson as your wing backs. Kulusevski in that 10, and 2 up top, Human-Son and Harry Kane. So that could be a very, very interesting to see that, guys. And the question is, guys, how do we stop Manchester City? How do we stop this unbelievable team of Manchester City? It will be so hard, especially at the Etihad. They're cruising, they're firing at the minute. I think we need to go there and stink the place out. I think we need to, and I trust our fans. Our fans are amazing. Every single home game, away game, they are there. They're singing their hearts out. I mean, they are our 12th man. Seriously, they are amazing set of fans. So we're going to need them tomorrow. I think we need to stink the place out and go there, rough it up, and get in City's faces, play high, and you never know. You just don't know. But with the players they've got, it is scary. It is scary. I do. But how do we stop them? I just think, how do we stop them? As what I just said there, I think we need to play the high press. We need to get into their faces. We need to start the game from minute one, not from the second half. We've been poor. We need to start the game from minute one. We need to be hungry. Like against Brighton, we come at minute one and we absolutely took it to them. I know it's going to be a completely different opposition, but that's an example. That's what we need to do. We need to get at them. We need Solly to turn up. I mean, we have defence to be on cue tomorrow. We really do. We need the midfield to work hard. And that's what we need. We need them to work hard in there. We need Bentancur to get on the ball a lot. We need him to, because he can link from midfield to attack very quickly. He's a very good passer of the ball. We've seen that. And get the ball into Kulusevski as well. Get him on the ball. I want to see him on the ball more. I want him to do things. I mean, make things happen, and get Son on the ball. I want Son and Kane. So we can do it, guys. We need to get at them. We really do. I don't know. People say, there's no stopping Man City and things like that. I mean, there is ways to stop Man City. There is, of course there is. I mean, and there's always an upset every weekend. This could be one. Guys. Let's get back into the comments. And who we got here? Darren says, who did you have as win-backs? I had Emerson and Reguilon as win-backs. Okay, I agree with that team. It's just vital Conte gets the win-backs working correctly, then the rest will click into place. Yes, absolutely. I think he needs to get back into the team. Regs and Emerson, I think it didn't work. The Cess and Doc against, they were terrible. Both are just terrible. I don't want to see Cess on this team no more. I really don't. I think he's overrated. He's overhyped. He's just a Fulham player. He's just that standard. I don't think he's someone who's going to take Tottenham forward, me personally. Dar says, and they have a lot of smaller attacking players. Maybe just muscle them off the ball and play rough. That could be. But I hate them little players like that. Low gravity players are Foden's, Bernardo Silva's, fantastic players. Paul says happy with that formation, but maybe Stevie B and Kane. Sol's been off it lately. I know it's hard to drop Son, but never been the same since. I totally agree. I was that close, Paul. That close. I'll say, do you know what, Son? You're dropped. Bergwijn in. But he loves a goal against Manchester City. So is Bergwijn. I mean, but he scored more goals against Manchester City, and he loves a goal, especially at the Etihad. You know what I mean? So that's the only reason. And each form's got to turn, Paul. Each form has got to turn one day. It has to. And maybe this is the game. Maybe needs this game to stop his rot. Mike says you stopped City by coming straight at them from the whistle, pass the ball around, tie them early, and then pull the trigger. That's easy. Easy rather said than done. Mike, I can see where you're coming from, mate, but it's Manchester City at the Etihad. And if you score first, you have every chance of upsetting them and make them frustrated. Yeah, it's crucial getting that first goal. I can see where you're coming from, Mike. Conte loves the win-backs. in all these teams. Take a look at them and turn Victor Moses into a win back, and now and look how well he played. Yeah, I totally agree there, Mike. So get your comments coming, guys. Like what Michael and the rest of the guys doing in the comment section. Smash the like. Make sure you smash that like, guys. Subscribe to the channel, guys, and get this channel out there so everyone can see what Premier Hotspur TV is doing. And this one, guys, will you drop Sonny tomorrow? That's the question. I haven't dropped Sonny. I was close. I was like, oh, my head's in my hand. When I was choosing that team, should I? Oh, should I not? Should I bring Stevie Bergwijn in? But the only reason that is, as I just said, is because he loves scoring at the Etihad against Manchester City. So that's the only reason why I say. But you guys in the comments, what do you think? Would you drop Sonny for tomorrow and pay Steven Bergwijn? I've seen a couple of comments saying they'll drop Son for Bergie. Will that pose a threat? Will that just play in the hands of City from the word go when they see that team sheet coming in? Say there's no Son in there, there's Stevie Bergwijn. Who knows? I mean, it can play a lot of factors that tomorrow. But to me, it's a hard one because Son ain't been on form lately, has he? He's been well off the boil. I can see where Paul's coming from. Saying, yeah, since he's back from injury, he hasn't been the same player. But there's always times to turn your form around. And what a time to do it if he comes out tomorrow. And he gets that first goal for us, and he gets the ball rolling again for Tottenham, me personally. But it was hard when I was picking that team, especially when it comes to Sonny and Bergwijn. I just had to put Sonny in there, just for simple reasons. So guys, let us know in the comments. Will you drop Sonny tomorrow? Will you do the exact same what I did? Just put him in because you only gain your form when you're playing. Every time you play, every time you play in week out, you can regain your form, and that's the best way to get back to the form is keep playing. And he loves scoring against Manchester City. And Michael says, or just get the Spurs bus and park it in the goal. And Paul says, yes, Son's form has to change. He's too good for it not to. Absolutely, Paul. Absolutely. He's very, very, very good player. I'll say, yeah, definitely needs Son up against the big teams. He will turn up for sure and put a lovely cross on Kane's head. Let's hope so, Mike. Let's hope so. So, anyone else in the comment section, guys, think that dropping Son tomorrow for Stevie Bergwijn or someone else is a good option? To me, the only thing I'll say, going back to the transfer window, when people say about transfer, Bryan Hill. I know there was signs saying he was unsettled, he wanted to go back to Spain and things like that. But I would have played him a bit more. I think having him as an option on the bench would have given us a bit more hope going forward for the rest of the season. He is a good attacking player, and I think he will have come good. I believe so. I really do. There is a player in him. He needs to play week in, week out. That's probably why he has gone out on loan. But I think Spurs have missed the trick, not just keep him till the end of the season. So anyone else, guys, in the comment section, will you drop Sonny for the Manchester City game, guys? And this one, guys, before we get into the predictions, guys, has the game now turned into a must-win game for any chance for the top four? We've lost 3 in a row, guys. Surely we can't break records again for the bad press, for the bad reasons, always for bad reasons. So as this game now turned into a must win for Tottenham, considering the terrible result against Southampton, terrible result against Wolves. We haven't looked on it, have we? 4 losses to Chelsea this season as well. It's not been great. So what do you think, guys, in the comment sections? Um, has this game now turned into a must-win for the top four? I really do think it has. I think it has turned to one of them. It's a must-win. Um, sorry, guys. Some people say, do you know what? It's Manchester City. I mean, at the end of the day, let's see what happens. But I just think it's turned into a must-win, considering just after these last two results. If we're beating Southampton Wolves, we'll have put ourselves in real good position for finishing in the top four. I really, with the games in hand as well. But because we lost them two, I just don't think we can afford to lose any more. Even though against Manchester City, I just don't think we can lose any more because it won't do no good for confidence and morale at the club. It will send bad vibes through everything for all the players, for all the fans, for all the club. To me, so let's stop saying it's Man City. It's top players. We never win at Man City. Let's go there with confidence. Let's go there with a bit of pride tomorrow, a bit of fight. Let's hope we can change our fortunes for everyone. And I just don't think this game now has turned into a must-win for Tottenham. It's a huge win. It's a huge game. It's a huge game for Tottenham tomorrow. So, guys, get in the comments. Let me know what is this a must-win game now for Spurs, or is your attitude still? Do you know what? It's only City. It's City at the end of the day. No one really goes there and gets something out the game. It's a free hit. Whatever happens, happens. Then we'll go on to the next game. Or do you reckon? Or do you thinking what I'm thinking that this could be good for morale boost, confident boosts going into the end of the season to these games in hands? We just beaten Manchester City, or at least got a point against Manchester City with a great result with reaction. And I think that's what we need. We need one, a reaction. We need two, a performance. We need three, to play with heart, passion, desire to get a result tomorrow. The players can only do it for themselves. It can't blame Daniel Levy for everything. You can't keep blaming Dele Alli, Tungi, the Celso. These players have gone. So it's time these players stepped up to the mark. Put that shirt on tomorrow. Go out there and just give their all. Leave everything on that pitch tomorrow. Give their all. I mean, a fight. Just fight for the shirt. Fight for the fans. Fight for the club. I mean, because at the end of the day, we have got a team, guys. I know people must say, well, get rid of them players in the transfer, which weakened us. Them players weren't playing for us, so how has it weakened us? Oh, I can't see it in my eyes. Maybe weaken the bench. You can probably agree with that. Maybe weaken the bench. I can see that because when games are not going right, you can probably say Tungi, go and work your magic, or Ali, or the Celso. But they weren't pulling up trees, guys. So they haven't weakened out. I don't believe in that. We'll weaken ourselves. So I just think it's up to the players now. We can't keep blaming the board, Daniel Levy, anyone else for bad decisions at this football club. I mean, for bad performances. The players got to look at themselves and just say to themselves, we have to step up to the mark and start performing. I mean, I've hoped they've had a heart-to-heart with one each other on that training ground. I hope Conte has given them some real home truths about their mentality. It's weak. They need to start having a winning mentality, going to the City with that winning mentality, with that fight, with that passion. We need it. We really do need it for tomorrow. And we need to start doing it. You know what I mean? To act like a big club. We can't keep saying to ourselves, oh, it's Man City. We can't be doing that all the time. That's not a big club going forwards, going to like the likes of these big clubs. Big teams go to big clubs and go against these big teams in games, saying we're going out to win. Alex Ferguson, back in his day, he didn't go against Arsenal or Liverpool's or Chelsea's, like saying, oh, let's hope for a draw. No, he went out for a win and win at all cost. I mean, and that's the mentality Conte is trying to implement into this team. I mean, a win at all cost. You know what I mean? And let's see. And let's see if they do it. I mean, Derek says place Son more up front with Kane in the 10 role. It's an interesting one there, Derek. Simon says it's more a must not lose than must win. With Ralph ended days at United and Arteta, the smallest of the small time at Arsenal. I don't think we'll fall too far behind. It's going to be tight. Yeah, let's hope so. Let's hope so. And hoping after all the bad press this week, they need to press and take it to City. Absolutely, Paul. And big up Robbie, Lily White Lane. Get over to Robbie at Lily White Lane and give him a love as well, guys. He's with me as well. We are closing in on 1K subs. Get over to Lily White Lane, all of you in the chat. And check out Lily White Lane. He's absolutely fantastic as well. So, guys, back to this one, guys. My last thoughts on it, guys. We need to stop feeling sorry for ourselves. The players need to stop feeling sorry for themselves and to get back on that football pitch, put that shirt back on, right, and play for this football club. Absolutely give it their all. Absolutely. We need Kane and Son to turn up tomorrow. We need big players for big games. And how many times these big players ain't turn up in big games? I mean, so it's just, I mean, when you're talking about semi-finals, finals, I mean, it's very rare that these top players of ours turn up for these games. You know what I mean? So a must tomorrow. These top players of ours have to turn up tomorrow. I mean, and they need the backing of the rest of the players as well. I mean, that's why I think Bentancur will be an absolute. He will be an important player for Tottenham tomorrow. For us to link in the play up tomorrow, I think he's got everything in his locker to do so. And as what Simon said there, it's a must not lose, then maybe a must win. I can see where Simon coming from there. I really do. But guys, what would it send out tomorrow? It will send out to the rivals of us challenging for his top four if we get a result tomorrow. If we win this tomorrow, I mean, then that will just give everyone a lift at the club. The fans, the players, Conte. You know what I mean? It'll give everyone a lift to going into the rest of the season. We've just beaten City at City. Come on, we can do this. And I think we can. I read, and people think I'm crazy thinking that we can get results tomorrow the way we've been playing, the way the City have been playing. Football's a funny old game, guys. Football is a funny old game. It really is. City can go get an early sending off. They get an early couple of injuries. We don't know how football's going to plan out. I mean, that's why form. It's good hindsight when people say, "Oh, but they're in good form. They've scored these amount of goals." I think that it's whoever turns up, whoever wants it on the day. I really do. So tomorrow, I just want one last time, Spurs fans, Spurs players, please give us something to cheer about. Fight for that badge. Fight for us. Fight for yourselves. Fight for Conte. And put this club back on the map for top four, guys. Make up for the 2 losses, guys. Come on. We can do this tomorrow. And last for all, predictions. Oh, let us know in the comments, guys, for your predictions. Me, personally, I will go with... Do you know what? I've said we'll win against Southampton. I said we'll win against Wolves. I was proven wrong. And wrong like we was terrible, especially against Wolves. We were terrible. Hoping for a reaction after the Southampton loss. We got absolutely fuck all against Wolves. That has to change. That sort of mentality. That's what I want about. If we get it right tomorrow, if we go out there with the right mentality, yeah, with the right positive attitude, right, with the players wanting to play, big players turn up, why not? We can't get at least a point tomorrow. But you maybe think I'm absolute bonks and deluded, but I'm going one step further. I think Tottenham can get a result. Do you know what? There's always a result, a real funny result of the weekend. It's always a strange result of the weekend. And I think we may upset the bookies this weekend. I really do. I think we may upset them. And I think we may get a result this weekend. I think do you know what? I'm saying about it. Saying about City's played away in Europe on Tuesday. Okay, they beat Sporting 5-0. Very convincing as well. And they have a topsy-turvy coming back on the plane as well, if you want to put that in all thing. But Spurs, we should be fresh. We should be the fresher out the two teams. Sometimes that doesn't mean nothing, but I've seen training videos of us. We look like, looks like we want it. Looks like they're working hard. Looks like they, do you know what? It's just want to make amends. Just a reaction. That's the big thing tomorrow. It's a reaction. We've got to see it tomorrow. And I think we're going to win 2-1. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to be big bold tomorrow. I hate going against Tottenham, but I'm not this time. I really do. I think we're going to get a result. I'm going to go 2-1 Tottenham. And do you know what? I think Bentancur will be a massive part of this team tomorrow. I think Kane and Son will get a goal each. And I think Bentancur will get an assist tomorrow. And I think stopping City, it will be hard. It will be hard. Their quality. I mean, they're not Premier League champions for nothing, are they? And they're no mugs. Quality all over. Their reserves probably better than probably most of our first teamers. That says it all. But why not? Why not? Can't we go there and relive that Champions League night we did? I don't say it's 4-3. Look, it's not going to be 4-3. Maybe City's going to. You could probably see score more than one goal. What I'm giving them, but I'm just going to go with 2-1 because I can't see Spurs scoring more than 2. I mean, we're struggling to score 1 at the minute. So I'm going to go with 2-1 Tottenham. I'm big and bold. I'm really putting it out there. Sir Joss, thanks for coming in, pal. Play a 3-5-2. Do not play Winks, Royale, and Sanchez. I've gone with Royale. He's better than Doty. Much better than Doty. I think that he offers us more. Doty us fuck all. And I agree with Winks and Sanchez. I've dropped them both. And I put Bentancur along with Pierre, and I put Dyer back into that back three. And Paul's saying 2-2. And Paul's analyst says, do you think Son, Kane and Kulu can counter-attack? I think so. I really do think so. I really do. I think Kulusevski will be very important if he plays in that 10 role tomorrow. With Bentancur in the midfield, he can link that attack, get the ball up to Kulusevski, and look out for Son either out wide, then break into the box, or look out for Kane. So yeah, I think them three, they can counter-attack. There is some pace in there. I mean, with Son's pace, Kulusevski's not very quick, but do you know what I've seen of him? He's not as bad as what people put him out to be at the minute. So I can think I'm really but going to the game a bit more confident. That's what Simon's saying here with the next comment with Dyer in that back line as well. So yeah, do you think Kane and Son and Kulu can counter-attack? Yes, I think they can. I really do think they can, matey. Simon says, I'm confident with Dyer coming back, but I think City have too much for us. Our only glimmer of hope is if Son has his ninja mask on. City have never been able to handle him. I think City will win 2-0. That's your comment. That's your opinion, Simon. Thanks for your comments, mate. Not giving Tottenham a goal, at least, I can see Tottenham scoring. Yeah, I can see Tottenham scoring tomorrow. I can see where you're coming from. Been on a but we can't get any worse, Simon. We can't, can we? We have to turn up sometime. We really have to. Sergio says our defence needs a complete overhaul. Yeah, it's not going to happen in January. Let's hope it happens in the summer, which it's more likely in the summer. Sorry, guys. So, guys, I'm going to head off now. But thanks for every single one of you in the comment section tonight. Keep me busy with the absence of Matt tonight. I hope he gets better and back on streaming with me and on Premier Hotspur TV. And thanks for every single one of you for coming in and giving us your comments. Smash the like going out, guys. Please smash that like going out. Each and every one of you. Smash that like. And subscribe if you already haven't, guys. Let's get Premier Hotspur TV up to 1K subs, which will be fantastic. So thanks for every single one of you in there tonight. Much appreciated. We do appreciate it here at Premier Hotspur TV. And with the absence of Matt, he's always looking after the chat for me and always doing other things. He's a massive help to the channel, Matt. But the show must go on. And if I have to be myself, I'll go on with myself. And GN, good night. Simon says, if Son turns up, it's 3-2. But if not, don't see where we can hurt them. Son is the bogeyman for Smack. Absolutely, I can see it. And big up, Simon, from Derek. Thank you very much, Derek. I said for one last time, thanks for everyone in the chat. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your evening, guys. Enjoy your weekend. And let's hope Spurs give us some glimmer of hope. Let's hope so, guys. Let's just hope they give us something to relive what we did in the Champions League at the Etihad. I mean, something like that. You know what I mean? So, as I said, guys, thank you once again from me, Simon, off Premier Hotspur TV, and Matt as well, who's not here with me, but he has been a massive part of the channel. So from both me and Matt and Premier Hotspur TV, thank you for tuning in. Good night. God bless. Enjoy your weekend. And let's hope Spurs can relive and give us something like this again. So good night, guys. God bless. And come on, you Spurs. Come on, guys. We can